Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bingo. We're actually doing more Bingo today. Big surprise. Let me go mute this
Bingy.
stream. We are joined today by Pipe It Up. Say hi, Pipe It Up.
Pipe it up! Pipe it up!
Yep, Pipe It Up and Shaman't. How are we feeling, Shaman't?
Doing good.
Everyone, pretty excited. Hopefully.
Sir.
Yep, sounds good.
Team Shaman't, what would you say
four.
if I said we could both go get the Georock to the left?
No, you can't get the Georock to the left. It matters
What
so
if we
much
just
for
both
this
do it regardless?
All right, what if we both start the race by walking left?
All right, we're gonna move you into your VCs and get started. This is the best way to deal with this. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck. Yeah, that'll keep them from colluding to work against me. I am joined again by my co-caster Alyssa. Say hi, Alyssa.
Hello. How's it going?
They should be checking the top left corner. Top left. And R.
We'd love to see a Marmu at top left corner.
Oh yeah, this is a board of all time.
Oh yes, I love this board.
Yep. The big noticeable one for scary fast route is going to be row 5. I don't know how bad it is, honestly.
Oh,
I'm a bad
I
judge.
have another row. I have my row. I'll tell you. I think after we start,
Yeah.
I'll let you know my row.
Wow, that was fast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And we are off. Bingo starts now. Oh, I should put music back on.
Oh, do we know if they did load balancing?
They did not.
Okay. I don't know if Mr. Sir requested it.
They did not this time around.
Okay.
So, what row were you looking at?
Oh, row 2.
Dream Builder. I guess it is pretty scary.
It's just, it can kind of sneak up on you,
It
but it's
definitely can.
counterable. But yeah, I guess.
I mean, this is obviously a dive board. If you've played this before, you're pretty familiar with what a dive board looks like. And the real answer is just a lot of dive, which, I mean, I'll go and count them real quick.
Oh, yeah. And on the left, I think we already heard from Mr. Sir and Viz. We have Pipe It Up. They haven't really been... I think they lost... They won against Zach and Cece, I think, last week.
Something like that.
Yeah, they went against... And they're... Mr. Sir loves a good dive board, for sure.
He's been known to dive from time to time.
Yeah.
But this is also something that people know he knows, so he could be metagaming it.
Yeah, and then we know that Mr. Sir got in second in the last tournament too. So some background info.
Yep, Kronster is a 112 speedrunner, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Kronster is very fast.
He's also been going pretty hard on some of the bingo bounties recently.
Yeah, I think as a hand right now, I think Kronster is very, very, very scary. That's why I was so nervous about playing against them in my match.
That makes sense.
Because they're very, very fast. And they're also very good at low equipment boss fights.
They're struggling a little bit in the first Aspid Arena here, getting hit and losing some time, which, I mean, this doesn't really matter unless for some reason they don't bench and they do decide to kill False Knight. It's likely meaningless, but it's worth mentioning.
Yeah, I do think that if I knew that the person I was playing would not go dive, I would definitely go dive on this board. But I definitely think this is a really ideal board for Mr. Sir because of all the dive goals and the advantages to going dive early. But I don't think Lantern is out of the question on this board for sure.
Absolutely not, especially with Lostkin Monarch Wings. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to get trained now, but
and Unlock Hidden Station, Monarch Wings.
Yep, in a corner square.
Yeah. Yeah, Palm, I also agree with row 1. I was looking at row 1 first before I saw row 2. Row 1 can definitely also sneak up on you. I think potentially row 2 could be hard to counter though, as well. It depends.
Something worth noting, because it actually hasn't been happening often is there are no abyss goals this time around. Not a single one.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Deepness is also a little bit light, but there's still a decent amount of deepness. We have a Gom and Garp journal entry, and we have Tram Pass required for both Waterways Grubs and Hive Knight.
Yep. That's something we'll probably see if we come down to majority.
Row 2 gets outpaced by row 5. I could agree with that, Palm.
Yep.
You do have to remember, though, that we're looking at row 5. We should look at this. We'll see if who kills False Knight, because that will kind of indicate what they're planning on doing.
Shaman't skipping, pipe it up not, so it looks like dive and not dive.
Oh, I love to see that.
Oh,
Perfect.
never
Okay.
mind. Dive and dive. I mean, not dive and not dive. I know what I'm talking about, I swear.
Okay.
This could also
That's
be Dream
okay.
Nail, right side city to dive. So either way, it's not a rush.
Yeah, I think maybe Mr. Sword changed their mind potentially in, because he did do that extra. I guess it really didn't really impact things that much.
That's not remotely true, Rose. There's only 5 total dive goals. I mean, it's good and there's in a good spot, but you don't just lose by not going dive.
Oh, absolutely not. Because let's say that you rush Lantern and you could get Unlock Hidden Station, Monarch Wings, and Nail 2. And depending on what your opponent does, like they're probably entering right side city around that time.
Yep. There's a lot that could happen.
Yeah. Let's say it's a Dream Nail board. You never get Dream Nail until manage to win.
There are quite a few Dream Nail girls on this board, to be noted. Failed Champ, Dream Wielder, Lost Kin, Marmu, Dream Trees.
Yeah. I kind of like if you're not planning on rushing road 2, I kind of like a mid-game Dream Nail. Not necessarily an early one, but kind of like mid-game. Like not, I would potentially lock in some other goals before getting Dream Nail that are some earlier goals.
Is that like 5 spits? 6? I wasn't paying enough attention. Both teams getting Soul Catcher. I like this play. In QOL, there's no reason not to, ever.
Yeah, Palm is row 5 and call 3 block. Palm, you do have to note that if you're going Lantern, you're probably rushing Monarch Wings, and that means you're probably going to be able to get the basin map too, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's not too much we can say about what they're doing until they do it. And now we have riveting green path gameplay. Let's go see how many spits we got here. 1. Cool. Anyways, other methods. What else do you like on this board? Are any of the diagonals any good?
I mean, I think the diagonals are dangerous, especially if they both went dive, the diagonals would be kind of dangerous, but they're counterable.
I don't think there's anything sneaky with them, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you definitely have some warning. I think row 1, row 2, and column 5 or row 5 are just the most scary, like immediate threats.
All right.
Not immediate. I guess it's really hard to call row 1 immediate, but I think row 5 is probably the most immediate threat.
Fireball skips
3 is unlocked.
All right, 3 out of 3 fireball skips hit so far. I didn't get to see the one entering green path, to be honest. And 1 more for Viz to get perfect fireballs. Let's see. There we go.
You need to stop watching your stream and watch your Discord.
Oh.
Keep it. I'm like, wait, I am not there yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And we'll see what they fight in Green Pass. There's no really long-term grub goals on this board, unless I'm missing it. Like, no collect 20 grubs, no 15 grubs, no grub song.
I love a board with no grubs goals, honestly.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah.
2 extra masks. Meh, not a good goal. CG2, also kind of shitty, but there is wings play on this, so.
Oh yeah, I think Let's see what they. Okay, so Pipe It Up is killing Vengefly King, getting that Geo, and I think Shaman is just going straight to Hornet.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I wouldn't expect to see a stag from either of them. It's really not that kind of board. There's nothing in Green Path.
There's nothing in Green Path. Yeah, there's really nothing, no reason. Like sometimes if there's like Howling Cliff Skulls, you might see players buy it, but there's not even any of those. Well, I guess there is Grimchild, but it's not worth it for just that.
Viz is still going for nail turnarounds. They're fast if you hit them.
So one thing I'm wondering is if maybe this right side city play from both of them, because both of them will be going right side city because none of them got city crest. Maybe they're going to be doing dive from right side cities, and then they'll have access easier to dash slash if they want to get that.
Yep, I kind of like a hybrid Dream Nail and dive play. Because you can counter that row 2 that's scary. You can play off the top left, bottom right diagonal properly. There's a lot you can do with it. And you're not fully committing to something.
I kind of like this. I wouldn't mind to see dive from the right side, just because if you want to go for row 5, you have easier access to dash slash and the corner for his map from on Kingdom's Edge.
It's also worth noting just a little bit that we don't see any other use of Lantern than just getting to peaks, but we see a lot of extra use from dive. Yeah,
there is actually just not very many Deep Nuzgles. Nothing that you don't need Darkness at all.
Yep.
If I'm reading this correctly.
Missing Fireball skip for Kronster. This is going to give
I guess
Pipe It Up a really good chance to start coming back up. Get it a second time. We'll see if Pipe It Up get it the first. And Mantis Pogo, clean. Fireball skip, clean. Pipe It Up does seem slightly behind.
Yeah, they've definitely done more stuff. Not that much more stuff.
They haven't done much.
Yeah, they did. They did Vengefly King. They did kind of a little bit extra False Night. I wonder if there's like a delay.
They left False Night this. Oh, there probably is a delay. That is true, actually.
Yeah.
But they left False Night the second they could. They just you can hit it just in case.
Gotcha.
All right. Both teams going for these early relics, which is a huge indicator of a Lantern rush. Always a strong play, no matter what the board.
I think they're going to open queens.
Yep. I mean, that's how you play this. If you bench at Leg Eater, you kind of have to get out.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that both of them benched at Leg Eater. The Alyssa route meta.
Wow. Well, right now it's looking like we have a race.
Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate because the other team probably thinks one of them is going dive.
Do we have 5 Cornford locations and I missed it?
Oh, no.
Okay. So
I think they were going to try to buy the map because it's cheaper, but you can't get the map because they got Claw already.
So looking at the map, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't get any extra Geo and Green Path, no Moss Knights or VFK.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tight to buy. They're just buying Shaman Stone. It's not really necessary because...
Are they buying Shaman Stone?
I guess they won't be buying Shaman Stone.
I say it specifically because they're Shaman't, by the way.
Oh, wait, they're probably not buying Shaman Stone.
Well, maybe they are. They've betrayed us before. I think
Shaman Stone would probably be good on this board, but...
No Wellick from Shaman't, right? They skipped it?
No Wellick.
No Wellick from Pipe It Up either, it looks like.
Yeah, they got the score seal, so that's fine as long as you get like everything else and you pick up journals. So they might be a little short if they don't pick up any of the extra relics.
I feel like we're actually going to see an early Dream Nail from both of them, I'll be honest. Because if you're not getting Wellick, you might as well be getting 0, probably. Which is also an indicator of Dream Wielder and Lostkin. It's just like very interesting to see a board with this many options on it, and they're doing the same thing.
I know, that's going to be really rough.
Oh, they are getting shot. What is it? Wellick. They're going to lose time for it, but...
Yeah, they do kind of need it. Unless they're going to get other relics if they want to go Lantern.
Yep. They just forgot, guys.
Yeah, going 0 is very, very time consuming.
It is.
Because let's look at it from the... If you're going Lantern and you think the other team is going Dive, you have about 2 minutes of a C-dash advantage as timed by Palm. So you kind of want to use that advantage to potentially like go for unlock Hidden Station and get Monarch Wings, which is 2 goals, versus kind of prepping 1 goal. I guess it's like 2.
I mean, the reason we say 0 is specifically for money at this point, because...
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
I mean, Shaman't is just now shade skipping. Pipe It Up is in the lead, effectively. Low on money, but they also have Shaman Stone, which is absolutely not something small on this board. We have so many bosses. And big
much
bosses.
Closer to... Iron Rose says much closer to 1 minute. I think Palm had it at closer to 2 minutes. Maybe you have intentional by Shaman to skip the Grows Birth animation. I'll have to ask after. Okay.
No, you still have to walk all the way back. It's not faster. It was just a mistake. Which, I mean, high pressure situation. Mistakes happen.
So we have both of them heading down to Kingdom's Edge, and Pipe It Up is kind of made up some of their lack of lead now because of Shaman having to return for
you know what?
Wellick.
I don't think Pipe It Up is going Lantern at all.
Yeah, there's a good chance they might just be going Dive. I think that's a good play, honestly. I think I really like a right side Dive play because it kind of counters, like, if the other team goes Dive, you're on the other side for Dash Slash and you'll have warning for it. And if they don't, you can just get it.
We'll have to see. I mean, obviously Lantern's faster if you're just trying to get Crystal Heart and do the Wings goals, which I mean, optimal, but also row 5, pretty optimal. If you're not
really
getting
good.
Lantern, you have a lot of money to spend.
That I'm not sure, like, you probably know this, but if you do Fluke Hermit without C-Dash, you get hard saved in near the Godseeker in Junk Pit.
Is mostly true. You can actually skip that. I think there's a trans dash to do it. I could be wrong, but you can definitely skip it with Wings.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, with Wings. With Wings?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I think it's unlikely
that...
that...
have it immediately, I'm just saying.
It's unlikely that any of them are going to have Wings without C-Dash.
Yes.
But who knows?
Yeah, you can also skip it with C-Dash if you just C-Dash over the Junk Pit.
But if you kind of just go after Dive hoping to get Fluke Arm and Fluke Hermit, you will have an unfortunate surprise about being hard saved.
So routes diverge here. We have Pipe It Up basically committing to Dive at this point with extra Geo, which I really like this play. And Shaman is going to make their way to, what's it called? Peak.
Yeah, I'm happy to see that.
I like
it just would be rough to see, them both go the exact same route when it's not even like necessarily like clearly the best option.
Now, this is a volatile space to be for Pipe It Up, it's worth saying, because if you die, you go all the way back to Sluber Bench, and this place will kill you. It just will. With 3 HP, you gotta be careful.
They didn't bench Kings?
They might have benched Kings. I'm not sure. What are you doing, Viz? Okay, you can heal. Oh my god! Sorry, we're good. You can heal in the elevator, you're fine. Take all 3. You know what? They'll be nice now. That's fine. Whoa.
Oh God. Great. Both people are going
towards dive. Wow. I wonder if Shaman't
but they
work
might,
once they mark Soul Master.
honestly, there's a chance that they might be going to get the map.
Yeah. No, not anymore. Now it's
No,
not.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of indecision.
Yep. That'll really kill you.
Yeah.
Also down to 2 HP, taking a heal. Pipe It Up have a huge lead on Soul Master here. There's almost no chance they get sniped unless we are, like, really behind. Which I doubt.
Yeah, I think it's very, very unfortunate. Because I think if they had been more decisive, they definitely would have won to Soul Master. Because they went and they got Wellick, and before that they were ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like this from Blue because they assume at this point Purple hasn't marked Soul Master. That's a good point. It just unfortunate because I think that just going and getting Wellick hurt a bit.
I mean, that's extra geo you can spend on maps or // or whatever they want to spend it on. It's not like this is a 0 geo board.
That's fair.
Extra masks are expensive. It's not like it's the end of the world. They're beat on this goal, but they're still going to have dive, and Pipe It Up's not going to know they have dive. They can go do a dive goal right now and snipe it.
Yeah.
Game is so far from over. There's 1 goal marked, Soul Master.
Yeah, definitely not. I'm just curious. And then I'm wondering what Pipe It Up is actually thinking, because they know that the other team didn't go like left side city because they went to dive, even though they went right side city. So they do actually have information. Just because the other opponent hasn't marked dive yet, they kind of know that they know a bit about their route.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so, Rose. I really don't. Like, they can if they go straight there and do it, but also low equipment fluke marm sucks. Buy 6 maps. They still have to go do that, and they have to do that without getting sniped. Like, if they rush row 5, then maybe. But I don't know if I've ever seen Mr. Sir hard commit to a line anyways, so.
Yeah, Mr. Sir usually goes more for majority. I think this might be kind of a counter also to row 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mr. Sir is like the least line aggressive brain. There's a really good chance that's true. We'll have to see. Maybe he proves us all wrong and just goes row 5 and we have our quickest match of the tournament. But, I mean...
Well, then we're doing low equipment fluke arm, which I actually know that Kronster had practiced at some point.
Yep. And Pipe It Up are on their way out, so all this city stuff that they could be doing, they're not currently doing.
There's a good chance, though, that also Shaman gets nervous and they go for Fluke Hermit.
Yep. They are getting the key, which, I mean, that is also an indicator of Fluke Hermit.
Key of Death.
Key of Death. If they take city storerooms to King's Station, that's an indicator of row 5. Otherwise, they're probably just going to get Sea Heart and Progression, which is still effective. Like, Pipe It Up, it's a lead.
Honestly, because like if they could really just make a strong push for the diagonal. Like, I thought it was very counterable, but if they win to wings, that's going to give them a huge advantage.
Yep.
Like, getting Soul Master and getting wings first is going to be really hard to come back from. Not impossible, but just a bit hard.
Whatever Pipe It Up decide to do is, I mean, they're ahead. If they use their time ahead to the best of their ability, it's going to be extremely effective.
Okay, I think we're going to see Shaman going for //.
Mm-hmm. There's a good chance.
Yeah, I don't see any other reason.
Okay, we're good.
Any other reason to go right side city?
Probably not. Yeah, I don't think they were ever going for it for row 5. I guess they didn't have King's Station, which is important, but
that's fair.
/ it is.
Pipe It Up doesn't have Kings either.
I don't. Looking at
I don't think they can.
I think they do. Wait, they have...
Well, they bought Shaman, I'm pretty sure.
So Shaman plus Queen Station. No, you're right, they don't. I forgot about City Storms.
Yeah.
Well,
They might be also buying the map from Cornifer, which they're not doing. They're just
God.
going for Dash Slash.
this Peaks movement is incredible by Pipe It Up.
Yeah.
That was such a clean God Pixel. I love God Pixel. People forget about it for some reason. It's so cool. I guess because you can technically get there faster, but it's just such a swag strat.
Yeah, Shaman doesn't have Shaman, but Pipe It Up has Shaman.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Polly. Yep. Taking a defensive play as your first goal. Well, I guess you're going to go break the 420 Geo Rock while you're here. You know,
That's actually a really good point. I didn't even think that they could just like this. This is going to be actually a great play from them. Getting this Dash Slash and getting the 420 Rock.
Yep.
I really like this now. I forgot that 420 Geo Rock was over here.
Mhm.
Well, I knew it was over here, but I forgot that was like the middle square.
it's pretty big.
I really like this play now. I think they're basically taking the fact that they kind of got unlucky that they both went the same right side city dive route, and Pipe It Up was a little bit more decisive about it. And they're kind of going to be a little bit behind on progression, but they're going to have that middle square and a two goal lead.
You know, this is part of the appeal of that line, you know, is you're not hard committed to dive, you're not committed to dream nail, you can do whatever you want and just play reactively. That one's not one you want to fake dive on. Yeah, but he can still get it from City Storms. It's slower, but he has C-Dash. I guess he'll get it here anyways on his way back.
Okay, we have Shaman't marking 420 Geo Rock.
Mm-hmm. They still got to go get C-Dash,
Okay.
which they'll do now.
And Pipe It Up?
They can get like 4 goals here if they do it properly with Monarch Wings, Dream Wielder, Lostkin, Hidden Station Stag.
They're not getting Dream Nail. No, they're not getting D-Dark. I'm very surprised by that.
I'm not. Damage is bait.
Well, I mean, with Field Champion
Yeah, I guess, but
and Fluke Arm.
if it were me, I would simply
And
not
Call
do Failed Champion. Fluke Marm. I still don't think D-Dive is, or D-Dark is great damage for Fluke Marm. I know you could deal with the ads, but people don't usually think of it that way. Whatever.
I think the Fluke Arm, like, D-Dark is kind of expected to know. Because it's hard to do it with just the white spells.
I mean,
Unless
also,
you have unless you get Howling Race.
you also really want to get to the what's it called? You want to go get to those wings goals as fast as possible. So yeah, D-Dark might make it slightly faster, but it doesn't matter if you get there later.
Yeah, I was more thinking like they essentially
Ooh, another God
instead
Pixel.
of getting D-Dark. Yeah, okay. Shaman't in Crystal Peaks now.
Yep.
I was thinking instead of getting D-Dark, they kind of went around through Crossroads to get to Dream Nail.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder what the time difference would have been
It's a good
to
question.
have like damage. Yeah.
I think it actually is probably faster. Not probably, definitely faster to go through Peak.
Yeah, and at that point you might as well get D-Dark because it's like 30 seconds if you're already there.
Hmm.
I wonder, Palm, you'll have to let me know if you timed that ever. If Shaman and Crystal Peaks, I wonder if they'll get D-Dark. I would guess they will.
We'll have to see. I mean, if they do, they're not going to win a Lostkin, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
Pipe It
actually-
Up on their way down.
Yeah, I think if you're not going to get D-Dark, I would have preferred to potentially see them just go straight for Monarch Wings, unlock Hidden Station, and secure 2 goals. They could also probably get nailed too, instead of potentially worrying about making sure you get all 4 and trying to make the trips efficient.
Mm-hmm. I do like seeing Shaman't go for damageless cycle, by the way. This is also an indicator of D-Dark. And Dream now. But Pipe It Up, again, in the lead. Love to see what happens here. This could be pretty interesting.
How do you, getting to Dreamnail from C dash when you get D-Dark versus just quitting out and going from Crossroads Stag and going to Dreamnail? Like, what's the time difference? Okay, so yeah, we Pipe It Up, going and getting wings, kind of what we expected.
Shaman't are breaking their one rule.
Yes, including getting D-Dark, yeah. They're buying Shaman Stone.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Honestly, I think this is bad juju for the Shaman't. I think breaking the title of your team is it's a little scary to do in a tournament match. It might be an insta DQ, to be honest. I'll wait till after the match though, and if they win, I'll decide it's not a DQ. Hope that makes sense.
Okay.
Pipe It Up, entering the Monarch section. This is exciting. I have to imagine Shamans are trying to do the exact same play.
Yeah.
The real question is whether they pivot when they see wings get marked or not, or if they stick it out.
Yeah. I think getting Dreamnail actually is a right call, though, for them. Because even if they see wings get marked, they can kind of be... Alpha seems like a very paranoid player, and they'll probably start working on Dream Trees or something as to make row 2 less of a threat. Or you could just go and get the Pale Ore and get Nail 2, and then you get some extra damage.
Yeah, for sure. Nail 2 is honestly pretty big to be in the same line as Kalo 1. That's some weird synergy you wouldn't think about, but it's actually pretty huge.
Nail 2 also makes Fluke Arm also fine, because you can one-shot those flying things.
Ooh, taking a fall in the Dream Plats. Harder than Green Path, harder than Path of Pain.
Minute 15 is faster to skip D-Dark. So not insignificant.
All right, 2 HP, gotta be a little careful. But with Dive, Shaman, it shouldn't be too big a deal. Viz is playing very carefully, very slowly. That's totally fine. They know they have a lead because of the /420 Geo Rock mark.
Yeah, they know that they definitely have a... Exactly.
And Monarch Wings is going to be marked real soon here, before Shaman's starting to get to the King Station. Yep. So now we see what they do, because they know they cannot compete unless they go for Lostkin, which they don't know whether or not Pipe It Up has Dreamnail yet. I
think with the timing, they should know that Pipe It Up has Dreamnail. I mean, I guess...
But they could have done a lot of things in that time.
That's true. That's true. Like, they could... They beat them to Soul Master by quite a lot, right?
By about 30 seconds.
By about 30 seconds.
Pipe It Up, I like this play a lot. Going straight for Hidden Station, get this marked, and then go do Lostkin. This is just pretty. This is a really good play. And Shaman are gonna warp and go do something else.
They might go and do... We'll see. Well, they're going the same direction.
Could be maps. Could be not Kala 1. It's not going to be Kala 1. Yep, map. More counterplay, I guess.
I like the play here. I mean, it's a goal. That's easy. I would have potentially just gotten Nail 2. But they might be worried about that. Or also gone in... They have D-Dark. I would actually think Waterways is the correct choice right now.
Did Shaman get D-Dark?
I think they did. Unless I really missed it.
I'm pretty sure they went the same Crossroads route because they went to go get Shaman Stone too.
Oh my, yeah, you're right.
Yep. I like Pipe It Up not revealing the Dreamnail play right now, by the way.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was kind of a fan of potentially just going and getting Monarch Wings and unlock Hidden Station before getting Dreamnail, just to ensure those two goals. Mm-hmm. Because they're not even fighting Lostkin anyway. They can just unlock the shortcut and get it back later.
Shaman are heading to, I guess, Glowing Womb Grimchild. That's over here. What else is over here?
Um,
A dream tree.
an idol.
I guess.
King's
I don't
idol.
know.
Oh, Gorb.
This could be Perry Revok is what they're trying to do.
Yeah. That could actually be very dangerous.
We'll have to see. I will never see 4 dream trees as particularly dangerous because there's so much time. And Pipe It Up might just go get Shade Soul and then immediately go kill Lostkin and mark it first anyways. Shaman't has to go take care of a lot.
One thing that Pipe It Up has now is infected Crossroads, though. So that Crossroads Dream Tree becomes a lot less pleasant.
It was never pleasant. I don't think I've ever seen a dream tree pleasant. I understand. You're completely correct, by the way, that it does suck a lot less before it's infected. But, yeah. I hate dream trees. Another goal you'll never see me mark.
Yeah, I've learned to be okay with them for bingo. You know, would go towards Marmor. There's a lot of dream ways that way. Yeah, I agree with that, Palm.
Oh my god, this is such a clean Norman, by the way. Tons of doubles, almost every time.
I really think... Oh, I think this is going to be a Waterways play for sure.
From Pipe It Up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably.
They're getting Shade Soul for Fluke Arm. There's a lot of good goals in Waterways. There's Dung Defender, there's Fluke Hermit, there's Fluke Arm, there's start working on Waterways Grubs. There's also potentially 2 Mass Shards.
Yep, true. I wonder if they pivot when they see Perry Revok mark to go get Marmu, because no one wants to do those dream trees. Hidden Station,
Yeah.
Nope, straight to Loskin. I mean, this is gonna get Lostkin, Dream Wielder.
Yeah, no, I like this.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Honestly, if they go for Dream Trees, that works for their row too as well. I've been really happy with this match so far, honestly. This is pretty interesting.
I think Shaman't is...
No, they're doing Perry Revok.
Perry Revok. They might get that Dream Tree while they're there.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. There's 2 here. So if they do it, then their top left, bottom right diagonal is starting to look really scary.
I think what's going to happen is if Shaman't marks Perry Revok, we are going to see like some sort of reaction from Pipe It Up. They are going to be nervous about that diagonal.
I would agree. They're doing Lostkin right now, expecting to get Perry Revok out of this too. And it is marked. We'll have to see what they do afterwards. I'm sure they'll hold off on Dream Wielder. Shaman't to Queen Station? Nope. So it doesn't look like they're doing too much with their line pressure, and that's totally fine. You want to see lines?
Unless they're going to do Failed Champion. Or they're going to get Glowing Womb?
Skipping Glowing Womb. So, Failed Champ. Well, False Knight first, but Failed Champ. Interesting play.
I see. They're going to get Dream Wielder. They think that they might get Dream Wielder from doing Failed Champ.
They won't.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see. I do like the damage advantage from Pipe It Up at this point.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of a slow fight. And I think at this point, if I was Shaman't, I would probably quit out of this fight if you already know that they have lost Ken.
Yeah, there's no reason to do it right now. Maybe finish killing False Knight so you don't have to come back later, because, I mean, you're already here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, let's see what Pipe It Up do. A lot they can do. Yep, 0. So this is Dream Wielder. Are we about to have a 4 Dream Trees race? Is that what's going to happen? It is the most important square on the board.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't know Alpha's how Alpha feels about Dream Trees. Okay, I don't think this is the play. I don't think continuing to get field champ is great. Because they're about to see Dream Wielder marked.
Thing is, it's a really slow fight with just VS Shaman. I don't doubt that Kron could do it, but it is also really hard.
Oh yeah, Kron could definitely do this.
Yep. So the big thing you're going to want to do is when he's slamming his hammer, you can get doubles. You want to do it like right there when he's jumping or when he's leaning back. Not getting these doubles is going to waste a lot of time, unfortunately, with no nail upgrades. Yep, and I think he only got 3 singles, so we're in for a marathon.
I think Queen's Garden. They're going to go probably do Marmot potentially and get some of those Dream Trees on the way.
Yep. Because there's the one at Queen's Gardens. It's actually not bad unless you're there. Well,
yeah, I think that's the one Palm was mentioning. Yeah, about Dream Trees kind of being on the way.
And clean QGA from Pipe It Up. Shaman't
down
to
cycle turn 1 off your stream again.
Or on False Night. Failed champ. Fuck.
Yeah.
Triples. Nice. I think the last one doubled, but that's still a much better start than the beginning.
I'm wondering if this is kind of like a panic play from Team Shaman't. I think they're kind of worried now.
Oh, you know what else you get for all this essence?
A Pale Ore.
Pale Ore for nail 2, exactly.
So that's probably why they're
sticking to it. Because even if they don't get the Dream Trees or Marmu, they can still get the nail 2 mark.
Gotcha. And they're on the phase 3 of the Field Champion fight?
Yep. So all they have to do is knock him one more time. And Kron's playing really good here. This is not an easy fight, low equipment. And most speedrunners are not used to it at all.
Most people in this tournament would be very extremely unhappy if we made them do this.
Not me. I think it's really fun. But it is slow.
Yeah.
That's
it is slow. Definitely. I think we might actually see potentially Pipe It Up get disappointed to see failed champion marked, because that means that they can't get Dreamgate, but it's not like they need it for anything anyway. But
I mean, yeah, they can't get Dreamgate. I guess they more lose their line 1 pressure, which is the big thing. And that's what the other big reason they're doing failed champion right now. Because yeah. It's a fragile board, honestly. If one goal goes in the wrong way, you can easily just lose control. So defensive plays from both players, I really like to see it. Sorry, both brains.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Bingo is just such a... When you're watching it, you watch someone do something, you're like, oh my god. They're like 40 seconds slower to Soulmaster. What are they going to do? Because now they're just going to get row 5 and win. And that's never how it ends up going.
I never thought it was going to be row 5. I thought that was kind of counterable. Yeah.
This is how I used to cast. Like, oh my god, why did they do this? The game is over. It's not that way. Not at all.
Okay, great. Yep, you're completely right. Getting the Pale Ore.
There's some.
And now they're going to just block that line with nail 2.
I like the 106 muscle memory with the grub kill or the grub freeing.
I do think that Mr. Sir was more concerned about blocking this diagonal than going for row 2. Because they could, for all they know, Team Shaman't has done like 3 Dream Trees.
Yep, that's the big one. Dream Trees are a ridiculous time. Oh my god, don't die. Frogs suck. Oh my god, frogs suck. Don't die. Okay. Wait, Queen's Gardens grubs is a goal?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, okay, never mind. Yep. Chat corrects me once again. Thank you.
Yeah, Queen's Gardens grub is a goal. I think I would just come back and get the grub. I don't know if they got it, but I think just going back and getting it would just kind of be the call. But they actually know that the other team just did fail champion, so there's really no time pressure. So I guess I can see that making sense.
Yeah.
Okay. And Team Shaman't marks nail 2.
I've liked the counterplays, especially from Alpha. I really liked the way that Sir has called this game. He's been very careful to make sure that he's not going to lose anything while also keeping control of damage
Yeah.
and movement. There's nothing on the board they can't do. He's playing really effective. Like, he's
Yeah.
pressing for a really, really, really dangerous majority game.
Yeah, I think the only thing I would have liked to see is potentially just getting Monarch Wings and unlock Hidden Station first if you aren't going to kill Lostkin right away. I think that's the only thing, but like that's kind of just nitpicking at that point.
Pipe it up?
Oh yeah, because they went and
Oh, they didn't finish the Dream Tree.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Shaman't
I
just
don't know.
warped before they got the last essence. Oh no.
Oh, I think they're panicking about row one.
So this is Dung Defender, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
still
I
you
think it was
finished
going
the
to be
tree.
Dung Defender for sure. I think probably finishing the tree would have been ideal, but
Well, as you're
especially
talking
because
about,
yeah.
sorry, but with the whole Lostkin play you were talking about, I
Mhm.
really like it better because both teams know once you've marked Monarch Wings and Hidden Station that
Mhm.
you have priority on Lostkin Dreamwielder. So go
Yes.
do whatever else you want with that time. Wait till they
Oh
commit
no,
time
no,
to it.
yeah. Oh no, I like that. I just like doing that and then I like going and doing Monarch Wings and Unlock Hidden Station because those are two goals, and then spending the a minute and a half getting Dreamnail after, and then getting Shade Soul. Just basically just moving the order of operations around a little. Because you still have that advantage even without Dreamnail, right?
I mean,
Because
sure.
they still already have Right City
But there's
access.
tons of Dreamnail goals
Oh,
that
yeah, no,
matter on this board.
Oh no, I like Dreamnail. I like ensuring you get Unlock Hidden Station and Monarch Wings first.
That's what they did, isn't it?
No, they got Dreamnail, and then they went and got Monarch Wings, and then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that if they were gonna not do Lostkin, they might as well have just done Monarch Wings Hidden Station first.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And ensured those goals. But maybe they had like a really good understanding of the other person's timing because they did dash slash and 420 Geo Rock. So that could also be the case. Is that they knew they already had time.
All right. Well, Pipe It Up are heading to Deep Nest for. I couldn't tell you why, to be honest. I'll have to look in a second. I guess Hive Knight, Waterway Scrubs, but
Must be for Trampass, yeah.
Shaman't are fighting Dung Defender. With Dive, this guy's pretty trivial, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
This is not bingo related, but I love this boss design where he's kind of really tanky if you fight him without Dive, and if you fight him with Dive, he's. Oh, yeah, that happens from time to time.
Dung Defender with that is probably my favorite boss fight.
Dung Defender with Dive. I've never heard that one before.
Yes. And Dreamnail. Okay. I see what they're doing. They're they can't mark Hera though.
They cannot. This is
no. They're locking themselves out of this goal because they have not killed Hornet 2.
Yep, that's a misplay.
Yeah, I think they're going to be locked out, and the other team isn't going to even know it. They just did all of Darkness too, right? Or am I missing something? No, they went down from Marmo. No, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they'll mismark it because Hornet's not here. This is probably the shit moment.
This is the no shit moment.
Yeah. So they can't get that goal.
I really like Shaman's position right now because there are at least 3 goals in waterways that they can get kind of now back to back to back. And I think Kwanser is one of the. Well, actually, they have Nail too. Fluke Arm shouldn't even be a problem.
Yeah, probably not. We'll have to see. You don't want to curse that kind of thing because this boss does suck. But with Nail 2, anything that kills these guys in one hit is free for the most part.
Yeah. Did they bench?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Which is the right play.
I know Kronster has done a lot of practice on this boss fight with VS only.
Wow. Goes very fast with nail cancels and nail 2. It's already marked.
I remember they were saying that before our last match was that they had spent a lot of time practicing VS Fluke Arm.
What are Pipe It Up doing? I guess 2 masks. This is counterplay.
Fluke Hermit. Right.
I said Pipe It Up, I think.
Oh, I am sorry. I missed that.
Gom Garpede. Yeah, I like Gom Garpede too.
I like going carb key to getting tramp pass here.
Yeah, I also like that play. That's a good way to counter the waterways. By the way, you're going to be solo casting for like 1 minute. I will be right back. I'm sorry.
No worries. Interesting that call 3 and row 3 are both still open. Yeah, I mean, Pipe It Up now cannot counter with Hornet at Hera. They have to do Goem and Garp Journal if they want to counter row 3. But it doesn't look like Team Shaman't is rushing it anyway. And they're leaving through Emilicia without even, they did not do Fluke Hermit. Did they lose? Did they forget where it was? Probably not. And then also, row 3 is open too. Yeah, I think Pipe It Up has a lot of priority though on row 3 for blocking that because they have wings. But to be fair, I think Kronster knows the Shade Skip for Crystal Guardian too. Pipe It Up needs to do Waterways instead of Deep Nest. Yeah, I don't disagree, Rose. Don't have they have Queen Station Sag? They do have Queen Station Sag. That's so unfortunate about the Hornet at Hera. So Pipe It Up is going to be grabbing the Glowing Womb Charm and doing the arena, while Team Shaman't is, I think, going to go kill Hornet. Maybe even do Kala 1. Mr. Swiftman kind of fell apart when he realized they locked themselves out of that. Yeah, that was unfortunate. It was also very easy to kind of like they were there. They had QG Stag. They could have just opened Deep Nest Stag and gone and killed Hornet. It's unfortunate that they didn't remember that you have to talk to Hornet. You have to kill Hornet too.
Yeah. Otherwise, I really like the play. It's a really good quick block on that row, and you can just keep focusing on majority. But now you're just kind of in an awkward spot.
That's just because this was actually a big thing in the last tournament. I remember you blocked a line with Hornet at Hera, but you didn't kill Hornet too.
Oh no, yeah, I threw that match of Python. I tilted from like 2 minutes in, and then I just threw.
Yeah. So we have they're going through Howling Cliffs, probably to Green Path. Oh, they're gonna get Grimchild, then they might go down to Green Path. We'll see. They already have Goem and Garp journal entries prepped.
Mm-hmm.
But even if they got the Hornet Hera, the other team would have blocked row 1 with Dung Defender. It's kind of like a good call 3 block.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's just kind of unfortunate. I think they continued into Deep Nest though. Okay.
Well, Pipe It Up. Gonna get that Grimchild. Yep.
And then we have Kront. They might be going for the Garp journal entry. So I think Kronster is they're gonna go and probably lock in that talk to Hornet at Hera goal.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
I think what they'd like to do is force Pipe It Up to do Kala 1, which honestly, it's starting to look that way anyways. Pipe It Up are 2 behind on goals. QGA not looking super clean from Shaman't. You have dash slash just go around.
It's just unfortunate that
oh no.
It's just kind of unfortunate that the other team is locked out of this goal. Yeah.
This is okay. I'm sorry to interrupt, but a death there is huge, especially when they can just go around.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think that's one of Kronster's. Kronster's so good at these low equipment boss fights, but I know they struggle with QGA.
I think they struggled in QGA in the match they lost the first time too. It was one of the.
That is true. I remember watching that back. Yeah, I think that I don't know if Alpha knows about dash slash being able to go through. Enter. I don't know if they know that for sure.
They probably know it and just forgot. You forget tons of things when you're in a high pressure situation like this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pipe it up. Oh, they're gonna get the journal. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is what I like to call cooking. Whenever you are going, basically go a long time without teleporting, you are cooking. That's how I see
Yeah,
it.
that's what. Yeah, I was thinking that they're gonna get Grimchild and then go down into Green Path because they don't have Green Path Stag.
Yep.
They do have Queen Station Stag though.
Yeah, it's probably faster to just warp. Well, nah, it's still probably faster. Getting these C dashes off is generally fast though.
Yeah.
This is a very satisfying C dash, by the way. The one Pipe It Up just did.
Yeah, we have Team Shaman't having fun in Queen's Gardens.
Yeah, this area is so fun.
And by fun, I mean pain. With thorns.
I wonder if they do go for the Dream Trees.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're kind of going for this goal so much. I don't, because I think the other team could just easily have Goma and Garp journal entry and be prepping other goals.
Maybe.
So I don't think it's like this is like a super like rush thing for this.
I'm going to talk about some synergy we've never seen before. You ready?
Yes.
Hive Knight plus the Mask Shard in the Hive.
That's true.
Obtain 2 Mask Shards. That is the most cooking I may ever see in a match. It's really probably not even all that fast.
Probably not. Big B can be kind of a pain.
Oh, there's a tree down there too.
Yeah. There is a dream tree. That is true. That's really cooking. That dream tree is Quado's favorite dream tree for some reason.
Casually, I completely understand it. All right, Glowing Worm Grimchild marked for Pipe It Up. They can go do whatever they want at this point. I'd assume they're going to go do the Deep Nest stuff.
Yeah. I'd actually kind of like to see... there's a lot of synergy. I don't know if... with waterways, going into waterways and getting mass shards, because there's the waterways mass shard, and you can also just kind of go a bit further down and get the bread and mass shard too. Mm-hmm. That's kind of one of the metas.
Yep. That
Palm and Quado introduced me to. Okay, maybe they didn't get.
They didn't get wings.
Did they not get? Okay.
I'm trying to figure out why the screen is. Yeah. Okay. So just this is why you get wings, because this is slow.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're putting a lot of energy into this goal. I
think they just committed so early and forgot about how late it really was.
Yeah, because it's just I think this is kind of just taking like minutes for like a goal that's not going to help them with anything else, unless I'm really missing something.
I mean, I think they're still just trying to do column 3 pressure, but it's slow.
Oh yeah, no, Mr. Sir is going to feel ecstatic when they see Hornet at Hera marked, because they couldn't do it anyway.
I can hear him like.
Yeah, I can hear it.
He has a very specific, excited voice. You don't hear it much of Sir. He tends to be very not as excited, but I can definitely hear it in my head right now as he sees them marking the one goal they cannot do.
Yeah, and I will mention that it is 9-9 right now.
Yeah, this is a pretty huge break.
Yeah.
I wonder if we see all goals marked.
Skipping Tram Pass.
Oh, did they skip Tram Pass? This could be more Mr. Sir cooking, where, hey, we just did this goal down here. Obviously, we have Tram Pass, and now we're going to go do something else.
You know what's also cooking?
What?
Crystal Guardian 2 Mass Shard and 2 extra masks. I don't know if you mentioned that earlier. I know you mentioned Hive Knight.
Yeah, I mentioned Hive Knight specifically because we've never seen anyone do that before. This one,
I don't know.
We might have.
I'm not sure if someone else has already mentioned the Crystal Guardian 2 Mass Shards in chat. I might have missed it.
Honestly, if I'm Pipe It Up, I probably would have preferred to save the 3 waterway scrubs and hit CG2 afterwards. Since you already have that deep nest priority, you're pretty sure at least because you're getting Garpeed first.
Yeah. But to be fair, this is kind of a short goal.
Yeah, this is pretty quick, and it's really not that bad to go back to Trampass.
Yeah, I mean, I think getting Trampass there would have been fine. Well, I guess I don't really know. Well, I don't know Oh, they're probably so happy when they saw that mark, but did they just mark it like a minute ago?
Yes.
Okay.
And now they're doing Dark Deep Nest. Now this is a huge skill check, not only because it's hard dark, they're doing it backwards, which just absolute insanity. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do this backwards, and so far Kron hasn't even been hit.
I've seen Palm do it backwards and Quado.
What room are we in? Are we in a... Oh, this is Galeon room. So they're going straight to Trampass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like getting Trampass here. I think I don't hate this. I think maybe grabbing Trampass would have been useful for Team Pipe It Up just because it's not too bad. But I think now that they see Hornet at Hera marked, they might think that, I don't know if you mentioned this before, but that the other team might have wings.
Mm-hmm.
And so potentially that's kind of why they're making it more of a priority.
So in, what do we call it? In football, this is what we call the witching hour, where both teams are at this point very close to the end of the game. And we can start to like math out what goals are going to look like. Shaman't are probably going to get Hive Knight and the save the 3 Waterways Grubs, which means they will have 12 goals, and Pipe It Up need to get the rest of those goals to win. I doubt that they're going to put any time into Trampass at this point, which means they need Kala 1, Dream Trees, and 2 extra masks.
Yeah, I actually like, I'm not going to lie, I like Shaman's position better, just because if they get Trampass, they get the Waterways Grubs, they get Hive Knight, and then they're also on the tram, so they're already in Kingdom's Edge anyway for Kala 1.
Well, you can... It's really not that bad to get
I
2
know, it's
extra
not that
masks
bad.
right now. I mean, sure, Kala 1's not that bad for Shaman, but that is expecting you to have everything go right for you in Hive, which is such a... That's not really simple.
They have Neil too.
Yeah, but no wings is the big thing.
They have Neil too, and I think Kronzer has done some very difficult things we've seen in this last few minutes, going through Deep Nest backwards. I think they probably have a... I think they could probably... We'll see.
Well, we'll see. Pipe It Up. Well, we'll have to see what they do. Right now, it's starting to feel like they're going for the Waterways Grubs, which they will get sniped on, and this is basically a loss. It's going to be so hard to come back from.
Well, it's going to be rough, though, because did Team Shaman't already rescue the grub before in that near like Fluke Arm Dung Defender? But I don't think they did.
I mean,
unless
sure,
I missed
Pipe
it.
It Up doesn't even have... They don't have Trampass. So that last grub is such a massive time sink. All Shaman has
I think
to
they're
do is
going
keep
for
running
it
left.
now. I actually think they're going for it now.
Shaman?
Yeah, I think they're going for the Waterways Grub now, because otherwise, because if they get the Waterways, if Team Shaman gets the Waterways Grub now, then they can just kind of go on tram, get the last 2 grubs and Waterways, and then kill Hive Knight and not have to kind of like worry about going back and getting sniped on that goal.
I mean, sure, but I would probably just go for the Waterways Grub from Trampass, get Ismas, and then go left from there. Going this way, it's just extra time.
This way. I think they might not know the efficient they're also gonna I think they're just kind of unfamiliar with the ideal order on how to get a Waterways Grub from Trampass. If like they also have it open.
What's also possible is they could be trying to get some of these mask shards in Waterways. That's more likely what I think, is they're trying to contest 2 extra masks.
Okay, they're gonna grab the Dream Tree, Pipe It Up.
Yep. You get 1 in Glade. You already have the elevator one, so you just need the 1 by Leg Eater to get 4.
Yeah, they're not even. They're just kind of giving up at 2 extra mass at this point.
Mm.
I am okay with that. I like that. I don't know what they're doing now though.
I don't know. At this point, you're going all the way back up. Shaman't is losing time, and they need all of it. They really do, because they have to get those.
Oh, they're gonna get the.
What are they getting?
Isma scrub. They're getting the Isma scrub.
Yeah, this is unfortunate. The other
I
big
think
thing,
they're still gonna get the goal, no problem.
so there's one anti-synergy we also haven't talked about with the waterway scrubs. Is
Yeah.
I don't know if they've gotten the third one below. I don't think they've gotten it yet. If they haven't, it's kind of rough with Nail 2, because you can only pogo the Wurmp like once.
They're getting Ismas though. Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, Isma's. You can jump there, so you're probably fine. That's why they're doing this order, I think.
Yeah.
Acid skips have not looked good for Kronster today. I have to say, both these hands are playing ridiculously strong. Kronster's just had a couple problems with some of these skips.
Okay, nice. You got it. They got it. Proud of them.
Pipe It Up are on
This
their
is
way
kind
to
of
the
exactly.
last or second to last dream tree, right? I can't remember.
Yeah,
how many they have.
they have at least 2, I think.
So
Nice
yeah,
job.
they definitely have 2. I think this is number 3. Either way, they
Okay.
need this optimized.
Did they? Maybe I think they might just Pipe It Up might just have the plan of Dream Trees,
Don't die here.
Kalo 1, and 2 extra masks.
That's probably what I do at this point, especially when they see waterways grubs marked here. Obviously, they're not going to try and contest Hive Knight, and I assume Shaman't won't go for it either.
Too.
If Shaman't just gets the waterways grubs and then goes to do Kala 1, extremely dangerous. God, this is so close. It's so close to call. I can't even try.
Yeah. It is important to note Pipe It Up's 3,000 geo.
Yes, that's actually pretty huge for getting extra mask shards.
Yeah. Did the 3 waterways grubs mark? Yes, it did.
Mm-hmm. Hive Knight right away by Shaman't. Scary play.
I feel really good about Conster and Hive. I don't know why. I don't know. They're a very, very good hand. And this is Wingless Hive is one of the things that is a lot of hands have practiced.
Well, I guess we'll have to see.
But
in the meantime, Pipe It Up are going for this last dream tree. It's extremely quick. I believe this is the smallest in the game. No,
yes,
second
I love
smallest.
the stream tree.
The smallest would be the Queen's Gardens one they passed earlier. And after this, if they just do masks, which is fast at this point, it's Kalo 1 and over. And we'll see a fully marked board probably here.
What do you like better in Kalo, Shade Soul or Nail 2?
Shade Soul. I'm just a huge spell spammer.
That's fair.
Nail 2 might even be the right choice. It probably is, to be honest.
I'm not. I do not know the timing difference.
Honestly, if I have Dream Wielder, I'd probably take Shaman Shade Soul.
Yeah. And they do have that extra charm notch too.
And what are they doing? Yep. It's gonna be the mask shards. Pipe It Up. Where are we going? Pipe It Up? Dirtmouth. Okay.
Yeah, they're getting mash shards. I think. How many mash shards do they have right now? They only have 1.
They have 1.
I think it's just. I think Shaman's just gonna win to Kala 1.
Well, that's if they go straight to Kala 1. They could also go mask shards first. It again, way too close to call. We obviously know they should go Kala 1. Oh, actually, they have 3, so they can just buy mask shards here. Uh-oh. How did we miss that?
Okay. They're still gonna have to go get 2.
Well, I guess before the fight's over, now's a good time to say, any Hive Knight enjoyers in chat? Can I see some Poggy Froggies for Hive Knight?
Yes, I love Five Night.
This boss is so good. I genuinely decide whether or not I value someone's Hollow Knight opinion based on how much they like this boss. 2 goals left. Pipe It Up needs both of them.
Let's see if they'll go Kala one. They are kind of right there. I think we're seeing Kala one. Well, actually, we do not know right now.
Yep, they can go either which way. They have Ismas. If they go Kala 1, it might be over. But they have to live through Kala 1. Not a super simple thing.
Monster did Fluke Arm with VS only. Well, I guess they had Neil too, actually. Never mind.
Oh my God.
They had Neil too.
This is so close. It's worth noting that Pipe It Up has wings to get there faster. Oh God.
Shaman't has Ismas, so it's fine.
True, but we'll have to see. Kronster, a 112 runner, knows his Kalos pretty well. Viz is famously good at Kalos. So if we see a Kalo 1 race, oh God, it's going to be so exciting. I think I do.
They're going to be
Shaman.
really, yeah. That Hornet Hera helped them out so much.
Oh, 100%. Like at this point, it's really 1 goal game. Pipe It Up would be basically done had they not marked that.
Well, to be fair, they would have had to go and still kill Hornet too.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
Which is
correct.
they would have still had to go do that. But I think the fact that Shaman spent all that time going and doing that goal without wings is kind of why they're in a better position right now.
Well, here we go.
Okay, that is exactly the mark that Alpha wanted to see.
Yep. And it's a race. Pipe It Up about 2 minutes behind, slightly, a little less.
He's been doing L0.
Oh my God. No, this is something we didn't talk about. Pipe It Up don't have enough money to enter the Kalo.
Oh no.
Oh God. I mean, it's really easy to get money in Kingdom's Edge. You just kill like 6 hoppers and it's enough. But this is
it's there's like 6 hoppers on the way. It's kind of unfortunate for a race to Kalo 1 though.
Well,
but
we'll have to see how Shaman't does. Clean first wave. I'm not gonna narrate every wave, but I don't see Kronster dying here. Pipe It Up aren't getting the money they need beforehand, so this is more time loss.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably the last thing that Mr. Sir is thinking about right now is money.
Yep.
And now they're realizing it. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I really don't blame them for that. It's hard to remember that.
Kronster needs to die for Pipe It Up to win. It's that simple.
And to be fair, Pipe It Up has 2 extra masks.
Yeah, Pipe It Up's not going to die. That is for sure. Shaman also probably not going to die, but I mean, we've seen worse chokes in bingo.
Yeah.
What a great match, though.
Yeah. Nice.
These Aspens are a little tricky. Not bad for Nail 2. Pipe It Up just now entering, like 3 minutes late.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for something a little more intense here. Yeah, that's a good song. Yep.
Kalo 1 and Pipe It Up is entering Kalo 1.
Alpha is probably telling Kron right now that you have to just live. There's no race, just live. I think I really liked the game that Mr. Sir called until he skipped Trampas. That's like the one thing.
I actually completely agree. I think they got very afraid of row 3.
This is kind of an awkward spot to be in. I mean, we're gonna have to see. This has to be a crazy Kalo for Pipe It Up to catch up. With nail 0, that's hard. Shaman't is past the halfway point, which I believe is like the Vengefly King.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
Corey's
playing
upline
super
might be
clean.
still working reading. Maybe feels so fitting. Corey, are you good to go after this one? Corey's offline, maybe still at work reading.
Shaman't closing in. Pipe It Up. I mean, they're moving faster through these colos, I believe. Pipe It Up is just, I guess the damage and the experience is making them move faster, but they're not going to be close enough. Shaman't is like 3/4 the way through now. 4
Yeah.
HP.
No one rescued Zote too.
It's like 80%. I think this is it. Could you imagine losing this because you accidentally rescued Zote and you had to kill him?
Yeah, that'll be funny.
That'd be tragic.
I don't know how you can accidentally rescue Zote, but
Last wave for Shaman't. It's going to be marked any second here. This is going to be GG's, guys. Wow, what a game. Just wow.
Yeah, this is a really good match.
Yep. I think both played so well. Hands played amazing. Brains played
Yes.
amazing.
Yes, I agree.
It's crazy close. All right. I've opened up post game.
Howdy.
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 Welcome in, sir. Welcome in, Viz.
PG.
What a game. Welcome in, Alpha and Kron.
Jesus Christ, my heart is racing.
That was
Yeah.
so entertaining. That was a really good race. I liked
Yeah.
the game that you guys called so much. Specifically, not committing to Dream Nail, not committing to Dive fully, just kind of half prepping both so you can do whatever you want. Both of you did that. I don't know if you know this, Pipe It Up, but you did win the Soul Master race by about 30
Yeah,
seconds.
we figured.
Yeah, I knew.
Mhm.
I assume
I got the
that's what
420
happened.
rock shortly after.
Yep.
So, was your plan always just to go right side city into dive, or did you kind of change your mind based on the fact that Soul Master wasn't marked? That is one of my questions.
I don't know who that's for, but if it's
For
us,
Mr. Sir,
yes.
Mr. Sir, yes.
Yes, that was my plan out of Crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
For the
Gotcha.
record, that was my plan as well.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I guess I didn't necessarily think that was your plan, just because you went and got Wellick.
Did you guys write off 2 masks and just go straight to collar?
Yeah.
They had to have. Because
Yeah.
what damage did you have? Just now, too?
Nail 2 via Shaman and dive.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in order to win, we basically had to guess that they were going to go collar first, go beat him to it, and
Right.
then beat him to
We
2
wouldn't
masks.
have gone Colo first though.
Exactly.
That's the thing. We were going to Colo, bench there, and then go and try and get masks and warp back if you get that first.
That's a really strong
Smart.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
GG's though. That
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of walking though.
crazy close.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I have compliments for everyone. Both hands played crazy well. I know you
Yes.
had a couple mishaps with your acid skips, Cronster, but
It was only freaking QGA.
I
I was practicing it earlier.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
got the hard part and then messed up the easy part.
100%.
But you had like an awesome failed champion fight.
Yes,
Well, yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, so
Yeah.
was Failed Champ a pivot then? Were you going to Queen's Garden before that?
No, we were actually gonna go for Failed Tramp and Dream Wielder at the same time.
Gotcha.
And then Marmu after that to force you into the Dream Trees. But then you marked Wielder, but I saw Lostkin in Wielder, so I said we finish Failed Tramp and try and snipe Nail 2 from you with the Pale Ore.
hmm Did you notice you were threatening top left, bottom right?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
absolutely going for pressure on that diagonal.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, early game I was going for pressure on row 2, and then you got nailed 2, so I was like, well, I guess not. What was the other one
I
I got early
saw
game that I
one
was
too, yeah.
upset about? I guess that was it.
Yeah.
I did want to say,
I was
sir,
just-
I really liked the game you called, especially getting wings and hidden station and then pivoting, come back to Lostkin later. You
Mhm.
played
Yeah, I wanted
extremely
Schnitzel.
clean. You also
It was
did have
okay.
your one blunder with getting Hera early and locking yourself out of talking to Hornet, unfortunately.
Oh, we got
Oh,
Hornet
that's what
before that.
happened.
We didn't lock ourselves out of anything.
You did, because you have to fight Hornet
wait.
2 first, and then you have to
You
talk to
can't
her.
come back after you fight her?
Nope.
No,
No.
shot.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
You already
unfortunate.
got the dreamer. Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
She doesn't
she
stick
just got
around.
back.
Yeah, no, she doesn't stick around for a daughter.
Yeah, a crazy
Oh, I
race.
missed that.
Really intense.
Does anyone know if you can just go straight to CG2, by the way, without fighting CG1?
No, you cannot.
No.
Okay, that's what
What's
I thought.
stopping you?
You can't. Or
You can go up there, he
gate.
just won't be there.
Yeah, because
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
CG1 and then he
Yeah.
gets enraged Crystal Guardian.
Yeah,
I just didn't know
mean,
if the game actually works.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I get the in-game logic of it. I just didn't know what was physically stopping you from doing it.
Mhm.
Let me think if I have any more questions. Dream trees. I think both of you teams both avoided dream trees as long as possible. Am I correct? Or do you guys have plans of dream trees at any point?
I was actually gonna go prepare Dream Trees and then go Marmo and try and win on the diagonal, but then they did Marmo, so I just abandoned like entirely
That makes
because
sense.
I was gonna block column 2 with Fluke Hermit, so we just didn't need them.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, I guess GG's. Cronster, are you staying alive?
Probably not. No.
Probably not. All right. Well, I know Viz is staying alive, so we're probably gonna raid into him. Yes, I'm raiding, even though I'll be back in like 40 minutes. I don't
Yes.
want to sit here and try and do things in between, and I also prep and things I need to do. But thank you for the game. Pipe It Up. Unfortunately, you are eliminated. But thank you for playing. You put
Yeah.
on some really, really interesting games, and played amazing.
That's
Yeah,
just my
that was a
life
good
in
match.
bingo tournaments.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
thanks for
won
playing.
2 more games than last time?
One more game.
Okay, 1 more game. That's infinitely better than the last tournament.
Yes.
Sure.
Divide by 0 error. That's true. All right, y'all better win now. Win the whole thing.
That's the plan.
Yeah,
I
go win
will
the whole thing.
try
Yeah.
my best.
Cronster and Alpha, you guys are going to continue to play. Where is it? You will play the loser of Team Kiwi Fruit and Team Cherry, which is happening in just about 40 minutes. So I will see you
Fruit
hopefully
salad bowl?
a bunch of you.
Team
here for that.
Cherry's in this tournament?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I will cash the prediction in a second here, but we're gonna raid visuals, and I will see you guys in like an hour.
Peace.